Yeah, I just played the GhostWire Tokyo Prelude, the corrupted Casefile, and I'm about to speak through this, what happened, because I want to speak about it. So we are foregoing any unnecessary backstory, like I usually do. So, run it! The Prelude opens up with Ryuto doing a bunch of research on local sightings of monsters and people vanishing, all of which is documented by a person, K, who Ryuto tries to contact via email. He basically writes and says that his friend was taken and snatched by something into a manhole. Rinko gets the email and contacts K, who then goes over to check it out begrudgingly. He arrives and speaks to Ryuto, then goes on to use his detective spirit powers and comes across a lost spirit that tells him that there is a monster in the sewer, which he goes down after having one of his team get Ryuto to do something to get him out the way. K then disperses some bad spirit energy and runs to a little boy. This nigga ran to Georgie, like how this little nigga ended up in the sewers of Tokyo. And he's supposed to be in dairy with the clown, but K, upon seeing his face, realizes it isn't a little boy, but instead a monster. The monster then sends him to meet a stranger, an emo Akatsuki member. This nigga finished Ghost Tsushima, and he feeling himself a lot. K is then sent back to the sewers, where he has to fight two Asian slender men. Get it, cause they wearing suits, are faceless, and they're Asian cause the umbrellas, and some Asian women wear umbrellas. Yeah, I know, it's kind of a stretch, I know. He is then transported away, where he is almost immediately hit with the Kakashi special, an arm through the torso, but this time from the back. But that is also an illusion, or vision, or something. He then finds the lost friend. He then returns topside to his crew, giving him a thorough chewing, and then reunites Ryuto with his friend, who is a dog. I would've whooped this little boy's ass, having me fight monsters and demons and shit for a fucking dog. With this case, and the prelude, comes to an end. Okay, with that out of the way, what the fuck was this? Like for real, what the fuck was this? Like, I'm gonna start simple. Where was the gameplay? This thing was an hour long, and the most I got out of it, gameplay wise, was 2 times I was able to pick who I wanted to talk to. And I know, but what about the fight with the 2 monsters? Oh, you mean that turn-based bullshit? I got you. I've read choose your own adventure books. You know, the books that's like, turn the page X to do this, or turn the page Y to do that? Yeah, them books, they have more and better action than this shit. Hell, even better animations. I don't know how you lose animations to a book, but you lost it. These motherfuckers have the nerve to say, oh, a monster is injured after I defeated them. Like, bitch, I killed it. Oh, the other monster is injured too. Bitch, he's dead. Oh, another thing. What is this power system based off of? Like, what does spiritual energy have to do with a fusion Shang Chi and Spike Spiegel looking nigga? Like, who the fuck are we fighting? Kenpachi? The Espada? The Shaman King? Yusuke Urameshi? Yami Yugi? Light Yagami with the Death Note? They having a fight fucking JoJo character stance. What, the boss character is going to be what? Gojo domain expansion? Oh, and why was there no voice acting? Like, only a very few, and I mean very fucking few games get the path for me have me read. Like, nigga, pretend I'm illiterate. Like, the only games that make me read shit that I would do is Persona 5. Because some of the dialogue isn't voice activated, but it's nothing major. But the game's that good. Now, some personal things. The sound for me was low, but I just chalked it up to me not doing the settings right beforehand, so I'm not going to knock him for that. Overall, I know this isn't what the game is actually going to be, since there's footage of the game online, just go look it up. But I'm disappointed in this. Like, when I saw there was a prelude, I thought it was like 2K20, and how you was able to create a player, then test it out. But this is just to catch you up before the story even starts. Well, it doesn't matter. By the time this video is up, the game should be out. Hopefully it's good when I play it. And speaking of play it, here's some of my videos. You should play and watch some of them. Alright, with that out the way, the galaxy needs me. Farewell.